Kinshasa Press Review for Friday, January 10th, 2025. This Friday, most Kinshasa newspapers focus on the midterm report by the UN group of experts, which reveals damning evidence regarding Rwanda's role in the security crisis in the Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo, DRC. AfricaNews headlines: Kagame exposed again in UN report. The UN report, published this week, once again accuses Rwandan President Paul Kagame of playing a key role in intensifying the crisis in eastern DRC. It highlights a resurgence of rebel activity between April and November 2024, during which the rebels expanded their areas of influence and violated a ceasefire. The report also emphasizes Rwanda's ongoing support for the M23 rebel group, asserting that the Rwandan army supports and controls the M23's operations. La Reference Plus reports that the same document denounces the negative impact of this violence on regional security and the humanitarian situation, exacerbating regional tensions. It also mentions that the Congo River Alliance, AFC, and the M23 continue their expansionist objectives, solidifying their support among armed groups in Ituri and South Kivu. La Tempête des Tropiques specifies that the report states between 3,000 and 4,000 Rwandan soldiers are deployed in the territories of Nyiragongo, Rutshuru, and Masisi in North Kivu. These troops are supporting M23 advances, particularly in Walikale at the end of October 2024. They are equipped with sophisticated weaponry, and each M23 unit is reportedly overseen by Rwandan Special Forces. Infos 27 revisits the same report, accusing Thomas Lubanga and Yves Kawa Pangamandro of playing a critical role in recruiting and training thousands of fighters in Ituri, thereby contributing to the escalation of the conflict. L'Affaire highlights the looting of strategic minerals from the DRC by Rwanda, stressing that this continues despite international sanctions imposed on the Kigali regime. Le Quotidien reports that the Congolese Armed Forces, FARDC, supported by the Wazalendo, are determined to reclaim territories occupied by the M23 RDF-AFC coalition. This determination was reiterated by President Felix Tshisekedi during the Superior Defense Council meeting on January 9th. Despite these revelations, Paul Kagame continues to defend his innocence. During a press conference, he again described the M23 rebellion as a purely Congolese problem, calling on the DRC government to take responsibility. According to Kagame, Rwanda should not be blamed for a conflict originating with its neighbor Uganda, questioning why his country is implicated. Meanwhile, intense fighting persists west of Goma, where Congolese forces are attempting to regain control of Masisi, recently occupied by the M23 with Rwandan army support. The UN Office for the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs reports that clashes between January 1st and 3rd, 2025, displaced approximately 102,000 people in the Masisi Center region.